I used to hate, Granddad would be like, we're going to the beach. At
Going to the beach.
Yeah,
at like 6 in the morning.
And we'd
with
go with
these two huge
our Great
dogs.
Danes. And they'd be like crazy in his hot ute.
Hot ute. Sit in the back.
Sit in the
with
back.
The dogs.
And if you were thirsty, that
Hot
huge
water.
hot bottle of water that had been like sitting in the ute forever
Like
was like so disgusting. And then if he would stop at a gas station, we'd get Solo, which was just like too like sour for me. And I was like,
well, we used
every weekend, every single Sunday morning, we're going to the beach, 6 a.m.
We used to stop and get cheesecake.
I never got that. I always got a Calypso and a Solo and that hot bottle of water while there's itchy sand all over me and like the dogs smell wet and it's hot in the ute. So bad. At least you never had to go to the art shows.
Yes, I did. That's
When?
a fucking lie. I did. He used to make me go when you stopped coming. It was me that had to go.
You had to
I
go.
was like, I don't even like art.
And that was, yeah, I was the one that liked art, but we did not need to be there at 5 a.m. And my sister has joined us for
Hi.
another McDonald's mukbang. Do you want to grab that bag? As you can see, from Uber Eats as always. And if you want money off your Uber Eats, there will be a code down below. But I get 15% off because I am a Diamond member now. So all that hard work really paid off, didn't it? But am I keeping you?
Yeah, you're explaining to them.
Well, be present
Hi.
at least.
Yeah, I'm present.
Oh, no one's holding you hostage. We'll wait.
Okay, here's the questions.
Okay, so what we're gonna do while we eat is never have I ever. Never have I ever travelled out of the state by myself. Have you?
No.
I have.
I can barely go to Brisbane by myself.
Yeah, well, I don't even want me doing that.
My girlfriend
I'm
lives
different.
there. Yeah, me too.
My chips in my McFlurry. So good. But yeah, going out of state by myself, the amount of times I've had to go to Sydney for literally one day by myself. Like when I got my ears done, it was like the day after I got my boobs done. I was in so much, like, not pain, but like discomfort.
I just don't travel by myself.
I just had my boobs done, and then I was on Sky News because there was a fire and they interviewed me, and I was like, I'm literally just here for the day. I'm trying to get my ears done. Leave me alone. And I saw Jimmy Jackson riding his bike. Never have I ever flown in a helicopter.
Have we? I don't know. I think if we have, it would have been the SeaWorld one.
I feel like we have.
Yeah.
I
don't remember.
don't think I would have gone in the SeaWorld one, but I do think I've been in a helicopter.
I actually don't think I've done it. But I don't know.
Never have I ever been on stage in front of a crowd.
She has. I have not. I
was for X Factor, and before I went out, the PAs kept being like, so are you nervous? There's 10,000 people out there. Aren't you nervous? Are you nervous? And I was like, no, I'm not. I know you're trying to get some weird reaction out of me, but it's just not going to happen.
I have stage fright. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I would go home.
We're like the opposite. Like, in every way.
If they were like, there's 10,000 people, are you nervous? I would have been like, yeah, I'm ready to go home.
Oh, there's fudge in this. Did you know?
Yeah, chocolate? Or is it caramel? I think it's caramel. Anyways, next question.
Never have I ever sung karaoke. I have. With Billy, Kiwi Billy, not Father Billy, we went to, you know, Tune Up Bar? Went there, did karaoke. I was really bad. The girls were alright. I was really drunk. Ended up not being a great night for me, but anyway. Never have I ever agreed with something Donald Trump said.
I don't think
know everything he said, But the things I see him say, I don't normally agree with.
I don't want to associate anything that I agree with to Donald Trump. So if I have, I'm not going to admit it. I'll wait until someone else says it to go, yes, period.
Never have I ever watched children's cartoons I'm too old for.
Peppa Pig, Paw Patrol, yes, 100%. They're my favourite shows.
I don't know if I have. Although, do you remember, you might not remember this, but when we were in Las Vegas and we were with Grandma, and we were in, like our hotel room, and Nickelodeon at like 11 p.m, it could have been like 1 a.m. actually, and it turned into like softcore porn. It changed to a hot, like...
That's weird.
Yeah, I think it was like a hotel thing. Oh, not the actual network, because I've never seen that happen, but...
Yeah, and
it was super weird.
Also, America's fucking weird. Some channels would just be porn.
Yeah, that's still a thing.
Yeah, but that's weird. But it's also weird that it would just go from Nickelodeon to porn.
Yeah, that was really weird. I remember, like, literally on free to air, it was like, the channels weren't free to air, but there were, like, adult channels. Up until I was, like, 10.
On, like, normal TV, or are we talking about American TV?
Australian, everywhere.
See, I didn't get to... I was always an outdoor kid.
Yeah.
Up until I hit about 5th grade.
One time I had a parental lock on my TV, and I was watching, like, Channel 10 or something. And then it, like, locked, and it locked because the movie was James Bond, Octopussy. So it, like, censored it and was like, no, you cannot be watching.
Who was James Bond?
007. Shaken, not stirred. Girl. Never have I ever lost sunglasses that I was already wearing. I mean, yeah.
I don't wear sunglasses, so no.
I don't think any of them. Mum wears sunglasses. Kate
But
wears
only,
sunglasses.
yeah, but only when they're driving.
Yeah.
But like,
Grandma? I don't think Grandma really wears sunglasses.
Grandma doesn't wear anything.
Okay, she's not like a nudist.
That's
just,
me.
Like, at the shops with our like, naked grandmother. Like, Grandma, I'm so sorry. That's not what's
That's
happening.
not what I
It
meant.
would explain a lot, but...
That's not what I meant.
Never have I ever not tipped at a restaurant.
We don't have to tip, so...
So in...
But in LA we did.
I'm going to expose some
lot.
tea. When I was in LA last time...
You didn't tip?
No, I did.
Oh.
I was the only one tipping, and I had to tip quite a bit. I was like...
Was this when you went with,
Yeah. Yeah.
So she didn't?
No. And I was
Is
like...
it because she's vegan?
No.
No.
It's because she's Australian. Never have I ever given money to a homeless person. Yeah.
Yeah, one time.
On Santa Monica?
No, that was you and Kate. It was the one when...
In Vegas?
No. You know, where we had the 7-Eleven
Oh,
across...
in San Fran.
No. It was
Was that in Hollywood?
near Disneyland.
Oh, Anaheim.
Yeah, there, I couldn't remember it. There was this homeless man sitting out the front of the 7-Eleven, and I went to give him money, and I didn't know he was blind, and I didn't want to touch him, so I threw the money at him, and he went, I'm blind, I can't see. So I had to pick it up, and I had to put it in his hand.
I thought you put it in his coffee. Or was that cake?
That was Kate.
Never have I ever stayed up all night.
Yeah, that's like my fucking daily routine.
If you have seen me on Botched, then I like did not sleep that whole trip. It was literally the last day of filming, and I said to them, they tried to have a meeting, and I was like, I need to go out for a smoke, like I'm so tired. And then I get back in, and I'm like, we've got 3 hours of filming, and then I am out, because I haven't slept for 2 weeks. And then we like did our filming, and then the confessionals, like where it's just me talking, I was like in there literally falling asleep between questions. I felt so unprofessional and so embarrassed. Never have I ever shot a gun. Did you?
No, I didn't go with you, so I could have, but I was like, nah.
Yeah. I have. I'm actually really good. I still have my targets, my original targets.
Yeah, I
And
want
they're
to do
all
it.
like, never have I ever been to Disney World. We've never been to Disney World.
Been to Disneyland
Yeah.
and California Land.
Oh, and it was so sad. You know where the last time we went to Disneyland? Just before then, I went to see my Dr. Noel. He just like, because he called and he was like, oh, just come in and see me. Like, I want to see how everything's going, because he was like getting really sick. I was like, yeah, we're going to the States. And he was like, oh, if you can, go to Orlando for me. Go to Disney World, it's really big. And I got back and he had passed away. I know, and he
We
was
didn't even go.
he was my favourite person.
Oopsies.
No, I know.
May he rest in peace.
All my doctors have been dying. Another doctor died recently. I was like,
They're probably just like going, I can't deal with this bitch
Yeah.
anymore.
although to be fair, all my doctors are like,
100 years old.
yeah, well, Noel was like well into his 80s. He had been practicing for 60 years. He was like back in the time of leeches and stuff. Never have I ever met a celebrity. Well,
Never.
okay, first of all, I am a celebrity. Second of all, having...
Actually, the Terminator, whatever his name is in real life, at Venice Beach.
Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
While I was looking
Have I-
at some homeless person.
I have a
What?
story about his son that I can tell you afterwards.
The one that lives with him or the one that lives with the mom?
They both live with their mums now.
Oh,
But the one that was like, everyone knew was his son.
the fit one.
No, that was the other one.
Oh.
We'll talk about it later. Never have I ever ridden a skateboard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at it.
I nearly killed myself. I was riding your skateboard and I thought it would be a good idea. I had never ridden a skateboard before.
To go down the hill?
The largest hill in our street, and I like still have scars. My whole knee was like torn up. It was so bad. I was wearing pink hair that like snapped off my head because I landed like into it, and then the skateboard kept going and it nearly went down a drain. I was in so much pain. It was so embarrassing, and I still had to chase this thing. Maybe we should do like talking about our childhood.
Yeah, we
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Well, that was the last of the questions, and you have provided me with a lot of editing that will need to be done.
You don't need to edit it.
Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this mukbang.